Hey guys, AnimeWestReacts here. We're going to be reacting to Seraph of the End, chapter 146. So, starting off, Leskar saying what's going on. They're learning they're under attack. She says, by who? And he's like, Weller. And then Sigurd says, by humans, most likely. Inconvenient. You and Mika haven't finished their research yet. Erd says, I'll go. Leskar says, allow me to go. You two stay here. He says, tell me where. How many are there? Or it says, Leskar, Kylik's presence, and he says, I know. His presence vanished. He wasn't a pushover either. That means the humans attacking aren't weak. Blah. So it says, precisely, wiser to see how the enemy approaches first. And so Sigurd says, then are you saying you doubt Leskar will win? He says, I'm a third progenitor, and I will not be careless. Ooh, so yeah. Goes out there, says, I see, no wonder they're powerful. I see you, Ferret Bathory. And he's like, yep, it's me, Lord Leskar. The underground shrine entrance. Okay, interesting. The promise they made. We got like the sun or something. It says, long, long ago, ages and ages in the past, there was a place called Paradise. This is what the world looks like from outer space, which is something. Ooh, so we got Mika watching events of the past. It says, hey you, can you read this? It says, nope. It says, it's weird. There's something here in the first spell, and I think it says that to complete it, you're going to have to be sacrificed. He says, still can't read a word. You keep reading it, Mika. And Mika says, hell, I'm going to do way more or you says, hell, I'm going to need way more calories if we're going to stay back here in the first memories deciphering the spell. So he's like, yeah, I'm stuffing myself fit to pop right now. Are you telling me I'm still not keeping up at all? Says you can do it. Keep wolfing that food down. There we go. Suddenly there's like a beam of light that shoots off into the sky. One of them says, I'm gonna have to go over there and see what that is, aren't I? Okay, and then yeah, got the first. Someone says, shadowy figure says, Sikamaru, raise your head. This is for you. And we see the first. We see a city. We see, yeah, Sigurd. It says, Father's spell. Can you read it, Rigger? He says, I'm going to have to. I need to catch up to him. And then Erd says, even if you do read it, Father's gone. And then he says, he built this spell to save us. And then Erd says, no, he built it to massage his ego. Completing it isn't your job. So Sigurd says, okay, as of this moment, I'm making it my job. And he says, what are you going to do to make your job? Or, yeah, what are you going to make your job? And he says, let's keep working together, okay? And the nerd says, my job begins when you're no longer around. And he says, really? What is it? And the nerd says, something you have vanishingly little interest in. And he says, oh, I am interested. Tell me more. And then they hear, Saito, Erd. I don't have nearly enough to eat. Mika says he needs way more energy. And then Sigurd says, give him another concentrated nutrition shot. He says, any more at once he'll die. And then, yeah, Sigurd goes over and, like, grabs him by the head and says, you aren't going to die here, are you? You not when you've come this far, or come so far. And he says, I'm not gonna die. We're gonna save all the worlds together. Then you get the shot, dude. Go get the job done. He says, okay, this one hurts. And then outside, there's explosions around the building. And so, yeah, Earth says, a new attack in a new area and an enemy that can beat Kai Look. Tigger says, Erd, and he says, Rigger, we're getting attacked at multiple locations at once. Leskar has already gone below ground. He says, you handle the topside attack. We need all the sinful keys to complete Father's spell anyway. Go get them for me. And he says, Rigger, is it wise to split our forces when we don't know what the enemy's after? And then Seer laughs, says, what's the second progenitor like you afraid of? And he says, your betrayal. Yeah, he says, or Sigurd, Rigger, yeah, says, aw, who's trying to betray who right now, Just do what I tell you. He says, okay, I'll go eliminate the humans for you. And you got you eating, but yeah. And then, yeah. So he walks away, he suddenly dashes back and attacks, but gets kicked to the side. Erd does this, by the way. And he was like, oh, hey. He says, Saito, Erd grabbed the key. He's like, damn, you focus on the past. And then Erd says, hear me, key. And then Sigurd says, don't. And Erd says, release your power and sever the first curse. Ooh. And there's just like a big explosion on the building. Takes Yu's head. And he says, Sigurd says, damn you, do you have any idea what you've done? He's necessary for the future. And Erd says, Rigger would never say that, which means that's an illusion. Yeah, it's an illusion. Because he gets attacked from behind by the chain. Rigger's like, come on, at least be a little distracted. And then Erd's like, I can't afford to do that around you. So I was like, yeah. He was back and he's like, whoa, was my head cut off a second ago? I'm pretty sure I saw my head get cut off. Ooh. And so, yeah, Rigger says, tell me what you're after. Erd says, what do you care? And Rigger says, our goals could align. And he says, no. Or Erd says, no, not once in all this time has that ever happened. And you see a bunch of children seemingly dead or dying. It says, long, long ago, in a prison of slaves. So yeah, they're like all on the ground. Someone yells, don't die, Erd, not yet. We'll be free if we can just get out of here. And then Erd says, what does it matter if we get out? We'll just be slaves. Or we're still just slaves. And I guess, guys yelling at him, no, if we're lucky, we don't have to be. As long as we survive, then we could still have a chance. We can't give up. And so, yeah, he's like taking a rock and like trying to break the cell. This other kid's like, damn it, damn it all. It's not giving, it's not, nah, I'm not going to give up. I'll never give up. And Erd's thinking he was special even from the first moment we met. And this guy comes in saying, hey, you ain't a noble anymore. Don't go giving me those haughty looks. And he's like, man, a slave? Really? Me, a slave now? And or the guy's like, hey, you. He's like, And he's like, yeah, you. How are you planning to get out of here? Erd's like, get out of here? How? And he's like, I'm asking you, but it's not like you want to be a slave for your whole life, right? So yeah. And he's like, hell, doesn't it seem like we could get out of here if we tried? The security's practically non-existent. Let's work together. Says I've watched a lot of people get up to stuff they shouldn't and wind up killed for it. He says, yeah, but they weren't us. Erd says that other part. And this kid says, we're no different. Everyone's the same. Erd says that, and the guy's like, what, really? Well, aren't you depressing? Says, we're only the same if we think the same. But if you think you aren't the same, then you aren't. And Erd's like, what are you going on about? Are you stupid? And the guy's like, you're only stupid if you think you are. If you don't, then you're stupid then. And Nerd's like, will you pipe down? He says, anyway, you and I are friends now. Let's get out of here. And Nerd's like, don't want to. Even if we do get out, we'll only get killed. So yeah, this guy, or this kid yells, guards, this guy's trying to escape. And so Erd like jumps on him like, what, stop? And he's like, there, see. You say everybody's the same, but you still don't want to die. And in that case, let's both get out of this stupid, crappy world. If we gotta die, let's go out giving it our best. He says, so what's your name? And he says, I'm... And then we got Rigger thinking, damn, in the present, because Earth still got the key, so he's thinking, damn, he nabbed the sinful key. So yeah, it was flashback of both of them, Rigger and Erd. So yeah, Rigger says, thought we were friends, Erd. We promised to go out giving it our best. He says, no. Our ugly, scrabbling journey has gone on far too long, Rigger. And so yeah, then they both sense something, and we see Shinya. Says, looks like they're arguing. Karen says, don't hit you, you'll wear down only the vampires. Ooh. And so yeah, then we got Karen looking at a clock, and his team has arrived saying, yeah, so Leskar died. That's what we see. Ooh, so yeah. He says, here we go, everyone. This is our final battle. And on the bottom, we see Ferret saying, ah, damn it, devouring a third progenitor's power isn't easy. And then, yes, it's time to start. So, yeah, Leskar got devoured off screen. Just kind of something. Ooh, but yeah, hope y'all enjoy this video. If you do, then leave a like on it, sub the channel, hit that notification bell, and I'll see y'all next month.